Lon Cole finds himself sitting there sometimes. Sitting there, thinking about those things that haunt him.
I don't think you'd ever forget stuff like that.
It's those things he'd rather forget, impossible to forget.
What is your fear for him?
It's kind of already come.
I did my time in hell.
When thoughts swirl in his head, he knows he needs to grab them, put them down on paper before they disappear.
So your fear is that that blank piece of paper will remain blank one day?
Oh, yes. We seem to get tired more.
Sometimes for this Vietnam veteran, it's hard to keep track.
I've got Parkinson's. I got peripheral neuropathy, diabetes.
PTSD.
And
the things he forgets.
I can't even remember all the things that the doctors tell me I have.
It's a lot of things. A lot.
Alzheimer's.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I had Alzheimer's. Yeah, I definitely got that one.
He has been dealt this hand, and he must live with it.
The hardest part for me is the fear that I'll be a burden to my family. How sad and lonely they will feel.
Lon's wife, Chris.
He realizes now that he's deteriorating a lot more than he ever did.
I'm starting to forget my family's names, calling them by wrong things.
You know, there's good days and there's bad days, and there's even good days and bad days for me where I'm like, nah.
I don't like that.
Why do you write?
I write because it helps me, and then people who read it, it's going to help them. I hope. And sometimes when I write, it's so hard to capture in words to express. It just comes out literally. In words to express. As fast as I can move the hand.
He keeps writing.
Yes. He doesn't write as much.
That scares me, you know, when I totally can't do it anymore.
He knows that day will come.
So freedom would never end.
That his Alzheimer's will get the best of him.
Then I feel like everything's locked up inside of me and I can't express it. And poetry is my one way that I can express a lot. This is a poem I wrote while I was in Vietnam after a few months of being a medic. It's called The Scream of Pain. You hear the scream of pain, you will know a soldier was slain. I was patching up Marines because we got ambushed. You could hear the poor boy cry 1,000 miles. Right away, I had 2 of them die on me. Why so many young men die this old way? It's hard when you lose them and you can't save them. I mean, that's the ultimate agony.
Those memories.
But the pain that comes from it, I'd like to forget. I'm really sorry. I need a handkerchief.
He still feels that, those losses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That never goes away, does it?
No, I think, you know, when you see that kind of thing, it really pierces your heart for forever.
The things he remembers.
Life is a gift. It really is.
The things he forgets.
Before I come into the room, and I can't remember why I came into the room.
Lon knows he must write and knows what he must write about.
Hope brings strength and courage to go on.
Messages of hope.
I talk about that in my writing.
Fill the pages of his life now, his life with Alzheimer's.
We all need hope. There's a lot of people out there that have a lot of pain and not too much hope, and so I hope I'll be able to give them hope and ease their pain and brighten their day.
He's determined. Determined to write.
Hope is the anchor for the soul.
Until he can't anymore.
It lifts you and guides you wherever you go.
John Sharifi,
Having hope is like a breath of fresh air.
King 5
It
News.
drives away fear and erases despair.